Hi, my name's KayArwen and I'm author of Soul of the Dragon Fae. 3 lives, one multi-dimensional woman, tasked with saving the realms from Shadowside and a soul love spanning centuries. So my story is a romantasy fantasy story, but it's very much anchored here on the Scottish Isle of Skye, in that leading from the island in the modern day, there's these doorways to these other realms. Now, there's 3 aspects to my protagonist. The first is an Atlantean princess called Diana, and she is proficient in light language and light codes, and has lots of other abilities. We've got Scottish Meg, who is an 18th century Highlander woman, and she's a seer and proficient in, she uses herbs and different seaweeds to make remedies, and she has a talent for talking to the fae in her era, so kelpies and salamanders and all sorts of wonderful things. And then we have Kaya, who is a modern day writer, and she has abilities, but she's very much exploring them and learning them, and she's not quite sure what it is that she does. But fundamentally, they're all aspects of the same soul of the dragon fae, like a jewel, different facets of the same jewel that has one destiny to fulfill. So the story opens with Iana, but then very much intermingles, going from one era and one woman to another to come to this climax where everything unfolds. So the overarching theme of my book is good versus dark, good versus the shadow, and the shadow aspect is embodied within Scath-Chanel, which is Gaelic for shadow kernel, and his wicked plan is to overcome the dragon fae, and then the realms obviously take it all over. So on a higher level, it's very much good versus him, good versus shadow. But then coming down from that, it's the protagonist overcoming her own inner shadow, and then thus embodying who she was born to be. And other themes, it's the divine feminine principle and the rise of the feminine, and stepping into your own power and following your own inner compass. And my inspiration, or my motivation, one of the biggest of that, was to have this joyous sort of epic story that you could really enjoy for the ride and the fun of it, but then there's these nuggets within it that you can sort of juicy nuggets that you can chew on and inspire you to connect to your own inner compass and your own destiny and think, oh, I could do that, and there's a voice inside me that wants to be expressed. There's something I want to do. I've got a soul purpose I want to explore and fulfill. So multi-layered story. My personal background is healing, different healing modalities, and I channeled Atlantean LightCodes and founded a healing energy therapy and self-development system here, and I ran a practice and taught that for 20 odd years. For me, it's embodying elements of that all within the story, as I say, that hopefully you can enjoy for the epic ride of it or look that bit deeper. It is a series, so the first book is as polished as I feel I can get it, but I do currently have 4 other manuscripts that I'm polishing and working on, and they introduce more characters and take you ever deeper into the world. So I really hope you enjoy my book. Thank you for listening.